Thank you for tuning in to Radicards TV on Radicards.com. I'm your host, Patrick Greeno, and today I have Dan G joining us today.
How's it going, Pat?
Hey, Dan, it's been a while.
It's been a long time.
How you been?
I'm surviving.
Okay.
It's, school year started, and it's rough when that happens.
Totally. So
Yeah.
Dan teaches at a somewhat prestigious private high school in the area.
Yeah.
He's been doing that for a while.
17 years.
Long time, man.
Mm-hmm.
And so, Dan, tell us what you brought today.
So I brought a couple of things. First thing is I'm showing off my Cody Bellinger Topps Fire from 2017 Redemption Auto. It came in over the summer. It's the green parallel numbered to 75.
Awesome.
I was really stoked to pull that when I did in 2017, right? So I was pretty excited.
Yeah.
It was pretty hot in 2017. Still carries, some weight with his name. But I just really think the card is cool. It's on card. It's autoed, and I love the foil technology that they used. You can see on the back there, it's stamped to 75 right in that upper left corner.
Did you have to open a lot of packs to get that?
So it's a Target exclusive.
Right.
And so you can only get the retail versions. And I believe last year it was just hangers and blasters.
Mm.
I believe I came across 3 blasters.
3.
And I just bought 3 blasters. And I did pretty well. I got that redemption. I got a jersey card, which, most people don't like. But I thought it was pretty cool. And I can't for the life of me remember who it was. It wasn't a scrub, though. And then I got an Aaron Judge rookie card and stuff. So I was pretty excited for
Good.
it. Yeah. And so this year it came out again. Slightly different distribution because they also have the collector's boxes, which are they are price pointed $80.
Really?
Yeah. So supposedly that's the hobby version of the retail product because it's guaranteed an auto and a memorabilia, I believe.
Are you going to buy one of those?
So I've seen them, didn't buy any. $80, it's a lot of money.
Steep.
It's steep.
Yeah.
I guess I bought some blasters, so those are kind of steep in themselves. But
Sure.
they're cool. I may or may not. It just depends.
I like the design.
It'll probably disappear pretty quick.
Right.
So as the second item, I brought a hanger of the 2018 Topps Fire, and I thought we could just pop it and
let's do it.
see what's in there, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
You want to do it?
Sure.
Go right ahead.
All right. So this is the This is this year's
2018.
All right. I rarely open wax, so this is like kind of a fun experience for me. Thank you for letting me enjoy it.
Sure.
I don't want to be the man who cries wolf. I'm like, oh my gosh, and it's nothing. All right, so first things first is the blank card. Okay. All right, so this is just the fail-safe for theft.
Thieves.
So we'll just start in the front here with Justin Verlander. Okay. Pretty nice there.
Move this for a second.
You can just sit it if you want. Justin Verlander, nice. Man, these are nice. They got like glossy fronts on them. The artwork's really clean, and I really like that design. That's cool. Really dig that. The backs are, well, like typical Topps, or typical, Topps backs, I guess. So
the foil versions, I think, are sharp.
yeah, we should probably move the case there. And what we'll do is just kind of go through it here. We got Verlander. Oh, this is cool. Blyleven.
No, that's your guy.
I love Blyleven.
Does he have funny eyes in this picture?
It's like a young, I think that's like an early 70s shot at him, I'd say. Noah Syndergaard. Very interesting last name on Noah Syndergaard, and I always liked that. 2 A's next to each other. All right, Charlie Black. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. This is Paul Blackburn. I was going to say Charlie Blackman.
Yeah.
I get those mixed up. We'll save this one for... Well, I don't know which ones are inserts and which ones are like... So we'll just kind of wait.
Okay.
All right, so this is the Felix Hernandez. Very nice stuff. Now, are you going to put together the set, or are you going to collect any of the players and about?
Collected the Maguires.
Brian Anderson. Yeah, Frank Thomas is in the set again this year.
I haven't collected many of the Maguires. I think I only have 2. The base and then the Fire version.
Starlin Castro. Some guys I haven't heard of before. This is Zach Cozart, Angels. All right, so we got a couple of insert cards here. These are cool. This is Jake Lamb. All right, this is kind of like flashy blue stuff on the front there. I like that. It's nice.
So that's an exclusive to
Wow, look at that.
The hangers. It's called the blue chip
parallel. It's nice. Clean. All right, so we've got Tim Beckham. This is number 299. It's got to be it's one of the parallels.
Yeah, it's one of the parallels.
And
I can't remember what that one's called, but that's cool.
It's the orange parallel.
Yeah,
how about that?
Will
that work?
Yeah.
No, there's a fire version of it that would I think red. I don't think that's
the fire versions are not numbered. I think they're just red.
Right.
Yeah.
Rick Porcello. I always like Rick Porcello. He's cool. That's nice. Oh, here we go. This is the hit right here. This is George Brett.
Nice.
All right. Yeah, that would be one of the parallels too. I don't know which one it would be. I think
it's the blue one. I'm not entirely sure.
Right.
This is the first hanger I've opened.
Great design.
Yeah.
I'm digging that it's not focused on relics and autos. I mean, autos are great, but I just feel like there's some emphasis placed on design with the Topps Fire set, and I've always I just appreciate it.
No, I think it's nice. I think it's nice.
Yeah, and the on-card autographs you got here. This is clean. Clean appearance.
So I did pick up the McGuire auto out of 2018. I found one on eBay.
You did.
I've kind of noticed that a lot of the autos are a little roughed up. So this McGuire wasn't in like pristine condition, but it's the only one I've seen. Well, it's still in transit.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see.
Yeah.
But it was pretty sharp, and they actually used a different picture for the auto than they did for the base card.
Interesting.
So yeah. But I'm excited to see it. Hopefully the damage to the card is a little bit less than what it appears to be on the internet.
So the card itself is damaged, or the auto?
There's a little ding in the lower left-hand corner of the card itself.
Okay.
But that being on the McGuire one, obviously.
Sure.
But I've only seen one surface, so.
Well, there may be others. Is it?
I'm sure there's others.
Well, the auto, if it doesn't dry all the way, obviously it has a chance of smearing, or some of the ink being lifted off of the card onto the card in front of it.
The auto on the card itself is actually really nice, but it's not on card. The McGuire is actually a sticker.
Doesn't that kind of ruin it?
Gosh, I don't know.
I mean, there's certain times when the sticker kind of is works.
Yeah.
Leaf Certified Materials in the early 2000s, they did a lot of that stuff and actually worked really well with the product. But I've seen superfractors with sticker autos, and I kind of don't want to see that.
Yeah, that's tough.
Superfractor should be left for because superfractor is kind of like the God card,
right.
And so I feel like they should leave that unstickered,
right?
Have the player touch it and
right.
autograph the actual surface of the card itself. That's just my own sort of opinion.
I'm not arguing with you. I think that it should be as well, but I'm not going to complain if I get a superfractor with.
Oh no, me neither. I'm just saying
if it shows up in a pack. We'll be like, bam.
No, I think from a curation standpoint, I'd like to see the stickers left off of superfractors.
Mm-hmm.
I remember in 2010, Bowman Chrome, they had a whole run with all on card, and then the second series it was all sticker autoed for superfractors, and so, or even all the autographs that were on the second series were like that. So I just thought, man, from an appearance standpoint, the stuff that's on card is just so much better.
Oh, I agree.
It's just so much better.
I agree.
But it is a cost. I get it.
Choice,
it's a cost savings for the companies to send a booklet of stickers instead of a box of cards.
Right.
It's cheaper. So I totally get that. But, we pay for the product. It's nice for us to appreciate it a little bit more. But glad you brought that by.
Right, thank you for
sharing.
I get it in a good spot.
Yeah, let's see here. That'll be fine. So this one I brought, I acquired recently, and I haven't taken it out of its case or anything. It's just this is how I got it in the mail. So you're gonna get a screw down in the show here. So I've been watching this card for probably a year, and it just sat online for $50 OBO, and I placed a couple of bids, a couple of offers a couple of months ago, and they all were auto declined. And I emailed the seller. I was like, what would you like to get? What would you like to get for this? He's like, well, I'd like to get 40. And so I kind of let it sit for another month and a half. And then a Tino Martinez surfaced.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, well, I want to get the Tino, and Tino was 75. Actually, it was 100 OBO and 75, so I submitted 75, and he took it. And then a day later, he refunded me saying, I can't find the card. And I was like, but you just listed it a day.
Right.
Like, how could you not know where it is? So I was like, no problem, don't worry about it. So he refunded me my money, and of course, I left him positive feedback because it wasn't, no harm done on any either side. And I was like, well, I'll just take that money and put it toward this Kenny Rogers, which is the same thing. This is the 2003 Donruss Elite Gold Aspirations 1 of 1. I really like these a lot because the design for one is fantastic, but also the player selection in Donruss Elite has a bunch of veterans and a bunch of rookies that are just, kind of cool to have. Of course, I like the veteran design better because it doesn't say rookie across the side of the card. And a lot of the rookies are guys I never really, I never researched and didn't get a good feel for them. Give me 1 second. I'm going to bid on this.
Look at this. It's live bidding on Radicards.
I'm bidding on eBay as we're filming. Hang on, 30 seconds left. Hang on, 30 seconds left. So I'm going to place a bid for this Jason Hayward card as we're talking. But the dialogue on this card is that I really like that the stamp, the serial number is stamped across the side of the card there on the left, 01 of 01. It's very classically done. And like I said, the design, that die cut, sort of appearance is just really, really nice. And they got that refractor finish. I'm not going to get it because I'm talking. Oh, I didn't get it.
It's part of
Oh my gosh, I got distracted. Oh well, it's fine.
Saved you some money.
Yeah. So this is just a really great set, and I don't see the 1 of 1s too frequently. And I try to pick up certain things from certain sets regardless of player, and this is one of those sets.
Okay.
And so, Kenny Rogers was a great pitcher. And so I remember his rookie card in '89 being one of the cards to get in the rookies of that year. Of course, Griffey was the key rookie, but then there's a couple other guys in '89 whose rookie cards are kind of key as well, like Randy Johnson and then Gary Sheffield and John Smoltz, and of course we had Kurt Schilling in '89 Donruss, and Craig Biggio was in that set as well, and so and Sandy Alomar Jr.
Right.
Jim Abbott has his collegiate appearance in the '89 Topps set.
Yeah.
Of course, he's found in the '88 Topps traded with the USA stuff. So Tino Martinez, Robin Ventura, and then Kenny Rogers was in that mix in the traded set. And so I remember that was my exposure to Kenny Rogers. I never really collected any of his cards outside of that card, and when I found this, I was like, well, that kind of reminds me of being young. And so I grabbed this because I found it was $40, and I figured, well, why not? It's a great card. You don't see these pop up too often. There was a No Mark Garcia Parra that surfaced. I think it closed at just shy of 90.
Okay.
About a
That's kind of
month
surprising.
ago.
I would think it would go for a little bit more.
I think the No Mark, the No Mark collector base is quite a bit different than it was, and when he was real popular. And so I've seen really high-end Nomar pieces close at less than $100 over the last several years, and that was just, I guess, one of them. I don't know if I'd consider this at this time super boutique high-end, but definitely not mid-end. I think it's cusping that it's going to be more desirable as time passes, but it hasn't really caught on yet.
Right.
And so because it's still relatively new, 15 years ago. But I really like this product. I never bought any Donruss Elite in 2003, and so when I see these cards, I was I'm pleased to look at them. They're nice to look at. I do have the Thomas. I acquired the Thomas 2015, and so I was happy to have that card. But I don't really have much more to say about this. I really like these though. They're just really cool. Hollow foil appearance. Just great player photos. Something about the photos that are taken that are emphasized on cards in this era that just pop right out of the card like that. So, cool stuff. Like I said, I got to get it out of the case and then put it in. It'll probably go in I have some of my high-end stuff goes into Card Saver ones. Enough space, and it's space efficient, kind of cool. But every case has a purpose in some capacity. So.
Except for screw downs.
Screw downs. You and I both know you get the card in the screw down, it just doesn't come out. It's in there for good.
Yeah, I've had to drill them out.
Yeah.
And I don't understand it. I feel really weird going at my card with a screwdriver. Like everything about them is like inherently wrong.
So I keep a pocket blowtorch handy, just in case I need to really get in and melt that metal on the top.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, I know a guy that had to ollie on one time. With
I saw that.
Yeah.
I heard about that. It's amazing.
Try and break one. It still didn't come out.
Still didn't come out. So I really dig these cards, and I'm glad that I was able to grab this. So there you have it. This is 2003 Donruss Elite Aspirations Gold, 1 of 1. Now all the gold aspirations, that's the 1 of 1 parallel in the run. 2003, just a little bit more information about this. Atlantic City National, they're stamped on a lot of these cards with like serial numbers to 5 and to 1.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of them are to 1. So those are a little bit less desirable because they're not pack issued. They're like, they're convention. They're the convention releases, which is still proprietary. But this being the official pack issued, I just find it somewhat more desirable. So cool stuff.
Cool.
Dan, you have any final thoughts?
No, man. Just get it out of that screw down.
If I could, I gotta find my pocket blowtorch. So there you have it. Thank you for tuning in to Radicards TV on Radicards.com. I'm your host, Patrick Greeno. Thank you, Dan G, for joining me.
Not a problem.
Of course, awesome. And until next time, enjoy collecting.
Take care.
If you like this content, please subscribe. Thank you. Enjoy collecting.